Hello guys, and welcome to the lesson. So today we are going to create this project here, and as you can see it looks actually very interesting, and there are also a few other variations of this project, for example like this or like this, but we are going to create only this one, and then you can try and create some other projects. You can download other images and work with them. Anyway, let's get started. So first of all, we need to create a new project, so we just go and create new, and then we should write the name of the project, and let's call it just vector clothing. I would say anything. Width and height must be, so width must be 1000, height must be 1 to 50, and it must be pixels selected, so make sure you have pixels selected. Orientation like this. Artboard should not be selected. Resolution 300, and let's just press create, and let's wait. Okay, perfect. Now first of all we have to take the picture and put it inside Photoshop, and we have to make sure there is no white space left here, so we just hold shift and start dragging the photo, and then when we are okay we just press here. Okay, perfect. And let's delete this background layer because we don't actually need it. So first thing we need to do is we need to import here other patterns. So as you can see here we have two patterns. First one is for the jacket, and another one is for his t-shirt. Okay, and let me see where are the patterns. You will find them in the project files, by the way. Okay, so this is the first pattern, and I will just import it to Photoshop, place it here. So we have to place it a little bit down just to make sure it fits the whole jacket, and we also have to scale it up a little bit, so we just hold shift and scale it up, and then when we're okay we press enter or press OK here. Perfect. So now let's turn this off. First we need to select this jacket here, so we go to selection tool, we go to quick selection tool, and make sure you have plus selected here, and then you can start selecting. Okay, perfect, and here as well. Yep, that's actually good. The only thing we need to do, we need to remove this white space here because we don't need it. So let's just get closer to this place, so we can just press Control plus, and then we can hold space in order this hand to appear, and then we can press and drag. And so we need to take minus here, we need to make this smaller, even smaller, and then press here. Good. So now in order to get back to the full screen we need to press Control or Command minus if you're on Mac, like this, and now we just turn this on and create a mask. Okay, perfect. Next thing we need to do is we need to make sure we choose the right not connection mode, but like layer mode. So for example, if we press here, this is normal. If we press to darken, as you can see it starts changing. We can also change, for example, to multiply, and then we can see which one fits best. So if you're on Windows you can just choose one of them, and then you can press up or down arrows on your keyboard and move between them. If you're on Mac, unfortunately we'll have to press them one by one. So let's just see which one fits better. Nope. Okay, it all depends what kind of look you want to do. If you want it to be more realistic, then of course, for example, something like this would be perfect because it looks more realistic. But if you want to look like comics, then of course something that would look more like comics would be better. Like, okay, let's remember this one, hard light. This is called hard light, so I will remember it, and then we go and check other styles. Lighter color also is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to choose lighter color, this one, because it blends in with the jacket as well, and it looks more like cartoon too. Perfect. And now we have to do the second pattern, which is inside here, located inside here. So this is the second pattern. I press it, place it here, and let's make it a little bit smaller. So we just hold shift and make it smaller, drag it here and press OK. Now we need to turn this off, and we need to make a selection quick selection. We just take quick selection tool and we start making our selection again. Just make sure you have your plus selected. Good. And if you want to change the size of your brush, you can always go here and change the size, just in case you forgot. So now, as you can see, we don't need all of these places. So I want to get closer to this. Another way to get closer to your project is actually to hold Ctrl and space, and then press and drag right, for example. And if you press and drag right, you can get closer. If you hold Ctrl and space, and then if you hold and press and drag left, you get wider away, further away, I would say. If you drag right, you get closer away. If you're on Mac, you can just use the touch the keyboard, not the keyboard, but the how do you call this thing? I forgot the name. Just your touch screen in order to bring the screen closer or wider with your fingers. Okay, so let's select minus here and make sure we start deleting this. Okay, now it's gone too far. We need to take plus again and make this appear, and yeah, it's gone too far again. So let's take minus and press here. We can adjust it later anyway, so let's just go up. And we also need to remove his beard from our selection, minus, but we also need to add this place here. We take plus, and yep, perfect. So let's just turn this on and we can create the mask. Okay, this actually looks pretty nice. We should also change the blending mode. We can go to darken and then we just press down and see what are the other options. Nope. Yeah, this one actually looks pretty good. It's called color dodge. I should remember that. We can continue and see what else do we have here. This one looks also pretty good. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose this one, divide. I don't know why, but I really like it, and it's making this white, which I think is even better. Okay, let's continue now. So next thing we have to do is we need to make sure we have here these lines, and we're going to do that in the next lesson.